Hi everyone, it's Jill again. My memory ran out, so I had to start a second part of this wonderful Happy Mail from Crafty Kim Creates. And on the previous video, I showed you the beautiful gingerbread journal that she sent that is absolutely incredible. It's got three sections to it, and it is just stunning with so many different beautiful gingerbread images in it, and it's just the neatest journal. I just love this. And I also shared some of the altered items that she gave me, as well as this adorable gingerbread doll. So I hope you'll go back and look at part 1 and see all of the beautiful things that Kim created and sent me. On top of that, she sent me this beautiful altered box with all of these supplies in it. I just love the buttons and all of the fun little things that I can use to make charms with. And she decorated the box with beautiful trims and this beautiful Edwardian face on there, which is really neat. And then she sent one other big bag of supplies, and that's the last thing that I'm going to share with you. And I just opened it and put it out on the table to avoid some of the crinkling noise that I know many of you don't like. But look at this trim that's in here. This is just, I've never seen anything like this. It's just really, really pretty. And I think you could cut these apart and use them as flowers on a project, like on a card. But you could also just use a length of it on your card too as a trim. So that's just really neat. It looks like it's made out of sewn pieces of thread. So, oh my gosh, I just love that, Kim. So there's a bunch of that kind of wound around a different trim that's here. Let me see if I can unwind all this and show you. So there's a bunch of that trim. Look at that, a whole big handful of it, and it's so, so pretty. So, oh my goodness, thank you, Kim. Then there's this this trim here, which is like a long dangly trim. Look at that. That is just so cool, and you could certainly cut little pieces of this off to use on a card also. So you could use it a couple of different ways. You could put it on a single project as a dangle like that, or you could cut the individual pieces off and use the smaller trim on your projects. And this would be especially pretty on like the bottom of tags and stuff. So that is gorgeous too. I will love that. And then she included one of these, and this trim always makes me think of my friend Vicky and making flowers back when I first started making videos. My friend Vicky, who's TryHeart67, was using trims like this to make these really neat flowers, and I learned it from her. So every time I see trim like this, Vicky, I always think of you. But this, of course, Kim included in my package. So this is always fun to use in a lot of different ways, and this is backed on some netting, so you can definitely cut it apart and use the individual flowers, and they'll hold shape. So there's a whole length of that. And then she also sent this one here, which is just a really nice lace trim. So, and there's a whole bunch of it too. So just a ton of those. So those are all of the laces. And then she also sent a bunch of different flowers. There's pink ones, blue ones, and the blue ones are a little bit smaller. There's purple, and these are really fun, like when you're decorating Easter baskets and stuff like that, or if you're making, here's some cream ones that are really pretty, or if you're doing like any sort of wedding decor, things like this are nice to have available. So, and there's some cream ones, and these ones have a diamond in them that really catch the light, especially if you're doing something on a tabletop for a wedding or whatever. And then here's some little yellow flowers, little yellow roses, and here are some little tiny white roses, and these are like made with silk ribbon, and they have little like little points of bright glitter to them. And there's a whole bunch of them here, so you can take this apart and use the individual flowers. And then the other thing she sent was just a bunch of things that you could use in altered projects. So lots of like chunky charm type things. This is a little This is a cute little owl keychain, and I might actually just use that as a keychain myself. But they're made so that, you know, some of these you're able to take them apart and piece them out if you want to make them a charm on a large journal or something. Here's some pieces like this. There's this one here. And sometimes I will take things like this and use them as a button on a book that I'm making, or on, you know, something special that you're doing. And then here's a little thing of beautiful flower gems. And then there's also on the side some smaller gems. I don't know if that's focusing very well, but there you can see them. And I've had a pack of these before, and I've used those on projects before. And then here's another pair of like pearl ones. And I've seen people do so many neat things with stuff like this, where they add them into projects in such creative ways. And so that's everything that she sent. And I know, I just, in all honesty, Kim, I'm overwhelmed at how many things that you sent, and I just cannot wait to display my gingers all together. The ones that I have from Eileen, along with this one. I have dolls that my friend Rhonda made. Hello, Rhonda. And a doll that my friend Kat made. And I have them all grouped together on a chair, on a special chair downstairs where I keep a lot of my craft supplies. So I'm excited to put this one with that. I think for now I'm going to set her up in my room on my bed, though, because she's just so charming, and she kind of matches the colors in my room. So, and then the journal, of course, is just an incredible keepsake, and I'm so very touched, first of all, to have won a prize, and that you sent all of this to me is just a blessing. And for those of you that want to see more of the journal, please go back to my prior video, because I do a flip through. I didn't show every single page because the video would have been way too long. But you guys, every single page has a ginger on it, and there's just so many cute ones. Mom's Bakery, sweet. Here's one where the ginger's sitting at the side of the hot cocoa cup. This one's in a little waffle cup, it looks like, fresh baked on this page. Every single page has a ginger, and they're all different. So they're just all so sweet. That's a little basket. This one, she's got a cupcake. So home cooking recipes. So the whole book, there's 3 signatures in this gorgeous journal. And then in the very center of the journal, she also has a little dangle here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bead dangle that hangs down at the very center of the book, and then there's a green doily in the very middle. And then she has 2 different gingers on these pages. So it's just so sweet, and it's so thick and fun, and it's just the neatest thing. So I am just so touched to have that, Kim. So touched that you sent me the doll, the journal, and then all of these extra supplies and things to alter. So very, very sweet of you. All the flowers, the charms and jewelry, and of course the beautiful, beautiful laces. So thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you to everybody that did the Gingerbread YouTube hop for 2023, for Betty and Markeisha who organized it, and to all the people that did prizes. It was just such a wonderful endeavor this year. And as always, I think gingerbreads always bring a smile to our hearts. So I know this one is making me smile, along with that beautiful journal and then all of your sweet gifts. So Kim, thank you. God bless you. And to everybody that shares art with me here at Greenwood Girl Cards, I thank you for your beautiful comments. You always lighten my heart and bring joy, and you spread joy by sharing heart. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and I will be back to share Saturday Morning Makes on Saturday, and I will be doing the My Creative Time after release party. And I am so excited about this release, you guys. It is such a fun one. It's garden themed, flower themed, and it's just a lot of fun to create with the products that are in there. And her blog team, as well as the YouTube team that Emma has, did such a phenomenal job with their projects. There are so many cute things to see. I saw tulip wands today. I've seen how they use the different watering cans in different ways, including combining them with the bowl dies. Just incredible projects. Lots of cards using the cutouts and the paper pad. It's a beautiful paper pad. I was lucky enough to talk with Emma and work with her a little bit. on some of the things that came out this month. And I'm excited about this month. I'm excited about next month. It's a lot of fun to be able to create with these wonderful products at a price point that is manageable to our wallets. So I'm very excited for the release, and I hope you guys will join me for the after party on Saturday. But most importantly, be sure to check out the release Friday morning. Emma will have her video up at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, or Pacific Standard Time, actually. She's in California. And you'll get to see the full release live on her video at 8 a.m. It'll be live on her channel. So, and there will be a code. I think it's April 2023 is the code for this month. So I hope that you guys will all go take a peek if you haven't already. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen everything, and I'm very excited to share my projects. I'm still working on a few more things tonight, and tomorrow night I will hopefully be filming for an early morning video on Saturday morning. So thank you guys for watching this video today, and I will look forward to seeing you at Saturday Morning Makes for the My Creative Time after party for the 132nd release. All right, bye everybody. Have a good night.